Hello, Kaylee, and Den. Hopefully you'll. Well, I'll send this afterwards. I've just been catching up on your video together. Actually, I was listening to it earlier because people have lives, family, stuff going on. So all I'll say is that all of this crap started when the Hampstead case. You're not allowed to say Hampstead or Ricky Dearman. Oh God, oh dear, I've said it. Yeah. So, all that started with that case and Brian Harvey. All this stuff with, everything that's gone on, all of the trolling, well, as you know, it's been going on for absolutely years, but the majority of people have totally missed that and won't have a clue what it's about. Right, I don't have that idiot, whatever it is, concerned bellend, basically. Concerned, Katie doesn't need to explain where her money is, where it's spent, unless, the people that gave her 10 or 20 quid or, those huge amounts, even though Kaylee already offered that back. I don't care what Kaylee does with my donation. I clearly stated as long as she gets just one of those twisted, evil freaks that have been rolling around, as I said, since the Hampstead case and the old, not allowed to say Ricky Dearman. As I said, Flo Destroyer days. Danny Jones, I know that somehow, somewhere you're going to be able to... Danny Jones, why am I calling you Danny Bloody Jones? Your name's Lyndon. I know you're going to hear this, you little... And I do think you're little. I don't think you're... Put it this way, I don't think you sit for it, so I think you've got small man syndrome in many ways. But hey, so you're not allowed to say any of those names. I've got screenshots from years ago. As I said a long time ago, I heard about that case on the Kev Baker show, and I think you picked me up on the timescale. Yeah, the timescale might have been wrong, but I heard about it on Kev Baker. Kev Baker was in full support of the very first part of the evidence, okay? And then he switched. I wonder why. Probably got trolled and, told to shut his mouth. Now, when it comes to Athena and Mandy, I don't really know much about them, but they write in the exact same way. Literally, you can see it in chats. Like either they've got control of each other's channels and they write for each other. I don't know about being two different people, I'm not sure, but the Northern Irish person, that voice note where she actually threatened, she basically said that if Sammy had knocked on her door, that she would have invited her in and then invited a few other people. All right? If you're Irish, you know what that means. Northern, Southern, you know what that means. So again, I would see that as some form of threat, possibly. Yeah, so what else can I say apart from there are so many infiltrators in this YouTube world. It is crazy, but you just have to rise above it. And Kaylee, guess what? Don't tell them what you're doing. My sweetheart, don't tell them what you're doing. I get, I totally understand you've got it all worked out and they think you're stupid. You're not stupid at all. But yeah, there is a lot more to this, all of this than meets the eye. And once again, let's talk about Hatton Garden Heist, which I've basically spoken about many times. But of course, people keep that on the hush-hush. Lyndon Warden, stop trying to get me to prove that we landed on the moon. I gave you the people to talk to. I'm not an expert. If you want to go and talk to someone, as I said, go over to Mr. Royal Bad News, Litecoin _bull, or Janeway, or in fact, absolutely loads of people that I'm sure you've already got my Twitter account, so I'm sure you'll find it there. All right? Lindy Pops. Oh, and we're forgetting Twinkle Toes Terence. Tell77, who likes to call women women's or whammins. Yeah? He likes that. He doesn't like women very much, old Tell. Tell went after Bryony. Remember Bryony McCarthy, Kaylee? John Patterson, Tell77 and Helen James. Yeah, that's their favourite pastime. Used to be their favourite pastime. Everyone thinks that Tell's a lovely guy. Bless Twinkle Toes Tell, eh? he liked to go after Sharon Gell. And even though I think that she's a bit of a strange one, what she does is a symptom. So whatever she's hiding, whatever she's been through, that's why she does what she does, the drink, yeah? Anyway, aside from that, I hope you've all had beautiful weather, because we have, and it's been stunning. Who have I forgotten before I go? Let's have a think. Oh, yeah. Quiet as a mouse. So, as you said about doxing people, I saw your video, Rick, on the Fox and how they try to swerve it and say, oh, well, he's going to have to send us a picture, because if he doesn't send us a picture, how do we know that that's his property? Again, little gaslighting rubbish. Who else? Oh, yeah, the mouse, of course. So, you know, our business, he was quite happy to put exactly where it was, our names, said a load of bull crap. And mind you, that's gone up in flames. So, yeah. You know, they like to dox people, don't they, these people? But where is the little mouse? Because that mouse, you know, is not the mouse. But again, that's what I'm going to say, Katie. They wanted to get you on Twitter, didn't they? They were really urging you to get on Twitter. Funny that, isn't it? Why would they want to urge you to get on Twitter? I'd quite like a couple of those people's Twitters, Athena and Mandy's. I'd quite like to share them with some good people. Because, again, Mandy likes to throw money around. Now, Mosley, the only Mosley I've ever known, unfortunately, I really hope that she's not related. I went to an all-girls Catholic school, yeah? We had a maths teacher called Mr. Mosley. He was really, really small. He was absolutely vile, and he hated girls. He treated us like absolute... Well, he used to lock us in cupboards, throw things at us. Later on in life, I found out that he went to prison for molesting boys. Yeah, terrible that, isn't it? So I really hope that that Mosley name isn't linked. I really hope it isn't. Anyway, might be having a Barbie again tonight. Might not. Again, hope you're having a beaut night. Hope it's sunny. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Good night. God bless. Take care.